Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2582, 83, 84. I don't know. Last time I make Artifact episode at September 10. Today's date is 13th September. Okay. I haven't really make any Artifact episode yesterday and day before yesterday, and why? It has a particular reason. Is that okay? First of all, from last 2 days it's completely rain. Okay, I already told you, like when I need to record Artifact episode, usually I record Artifact episode at night. Okay, but is that key? After I ate my dinner, it's constantly rain was happen. Okay, so I cannot walk at my rooftop. Okay, so it just kind of like a very difficult to record other than rooftop. Okay, like basically is that he like what is exactly is this key? After I ate my dinner na, I need to walk. Okay, but I couldn't walk at my rooftop, so I walk at my room. Okay, but I cannot make Artifact episode in the room because someone will hear, so it's probably not good. Okay, and that the Artifact episode that I make in the room is not kind of like a really good. Because of that, I always be hurry or always be kind of like a thinking that someone will hear. So yeah, still today is a rain. Okay, the weather forecast lady, she says that the rain will be continue till 17th of September. Okay, so rain will always be there. I'm actually expecting that I will not able to see sun till the 20th September. Okay, if I see, I will be really lucky. Okay, it's constantly rain was happened. Okay, and I like rain. Yeah, I really like the rain, and it's kind of like a really good. Okay, but sometimes you do need a sun. Okay, so get the vitamin D and kind of like a really best for the world. So I don't know. Okay, but this is it. Okay, whatever, what should you call it? So what is exactly happened from last 2 days? Like I haven't really like is not, nothing really happened like anything special. No, it's not. It's just like a it is like I wake up at morning, do my routine stuff. That's it. Okay, it's nothing kind of like a very special and things like that. Okay. Yesterday, okay, let me tell you one thing. Yesterday, I was kept thinking about something which is kind of like a something really different. Okay, and what is that? Okay, so what is exactly happened yesterday? Yesterday, I wake up at morning, do my stuff, everything like that, upload my file, I complete my work at 5 a.m., 5 p.m., and then I went to running. Okay, while I was running, I was thinking about black hole. Okay, and what is exactly black hole? So black hole is a kind of like a, should you say entity or should you say object? I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of like a very difficult to pronounce. What is it? Okay, is it object or is it something? I don't know. It's a black hole. Okay, it's kind of like end of time. Okay, this is the black hole. Okay, we don't know what is exactly in it, but we do know that this is the hole that consume everything, that sucks up everything. Like a light cannot pass through from this black hole. So this is the black hole. Okay, black hole is actually like a like most of the people black hole known from 19 18 centuries because of the Einstein and things like that. Einstein says the black hole is exist and everything is that, but we don't have a kind of like a really physical proof. Like we don't know exactly is that key. Like yeah, we says that key black hole is exist in the theoretical world, but practically is it, practically is this black hole um, is available or not? It's kind of like a very difficult. Okay, we don't have that proof. Okay, in 2018 or 2017 maybe, I am not really sure, but this is a kind of like a time period that we know that our scientists who capture they took a photo of black hole. Okay, so this is kind of like a very simple word to say, took a photo of a black hole, but this is kind of like a very difficult because of the process has to be make this thing possible is kind of like it's not kind of like a typical photo, just like a just click on the camera and just take a photo. It's not. It's a black hole, okay, and it's a very big massive black hole, and it just like that key. It's just kind of like a like if I wanted to understand how critical thing it is, okay, like I don't know what is exactly the process is going through how to take the photo of a black hole. After this artifact episode I will watch this documentary how those people will take a photo of black hole. But is that key, there is a one thing I like, I just watch some of the news and things like that. They use satellites, multiple satellites. It's kind of like a something that if you wanted to take a photo of black hole na, you need a sensor which is size of the planet of earth, okay. Like right now we have a sensor of 2-inch sensor, okay, 2 or 3-inch sensor, max to max 5-inch sensor is kind of like a it is the size of your finger, okay. But if you want to take a photo of a black hole, you have to be size of the entire the planet of earth, okay. So how does they did it? Okay, they make a camera of size of the planet or something. No, it's not, okay. They did something really creative and kind of like a really scientific stuff, and they capture the process is going through is so many amazing, okay. Like I was actually thinking about astrophysicists and the gravity potential and the waveforms, and then the photons collector. Like basically, in a real world, if you take a photo, you can see everything around you. That is because of that. Ki photon is reflect on your eyes, so you can see some of the objects, some of the leaves around you, mobile phone, hand, and everything. Because of that, ki light is transfer, light is emit from your, not emit actually, it just reflect from the object, so that's why you can see the object, okay. But a black hole is kind of like something really different, okay. Because of that, black hole does not reflect, black hole is emit the light, okay, and emit the light and will scattered around the entire universe, okay. So basically is that black hole is immersively very big, okay. If you compare the black hole to the earth, it is not, it just like if I wanted to compare, it's just small dust particle is a earth, and the bulldozer is a black hole, okay. Just real life a bulldozer, okay. It's a big massive bulldozer, that is a black hole, and this is the part of the dust that is the earth, okay. So this is the size comparison, do you understand this is okay. So if you wanted to take a photo of that bulldozer or that a black hole, okay, you need a particular distance, particular length, particular sensor, particular focus length, and everything, okay. And as also it all this thing happened in the space, it's not in the air, okay. So basically the photon is spread across the universe, so you have to collect the photons and arrange them photons into particular manner, so you can clearly understand that this is the black hole and everything. I just I just kept thinking about like I just kind of like relate with that story, like relate with the movie, like if the someone who make a movie about the black hole, like how is this thing, it's kind of like a really greatest achievement of the human history, okay. And maybe someone will make a movie about, I don't know, yeah. But I was thinking about as a movie is that as an Indian astrophysicist who actually kind of like who has a job, that who has to take a photo of a black hole, and how does he go through that stuff, and how does he uh, interact everything and understand what is exactly the gravity and all those things about taking photos, collecting photons and things like that. It's wow. It's just like it's just kind of like a really wow, okay. And why I was kept thinking about that, okay. The mood is actually very much different, is that key, like I think a lot so much, okay. And while I was riding a bicycle, I was always thinking about future and things like that, and what will happen, and some of the scenario and everything I always think about that. But yesterday I was think is that key, I was actually doing cycle for 27, 28 kilometer, but I haven't really realized that I was doing bicycle because I was kept thinking about that particular thing. Okay, and it's kind of like a very achievable thing for me because of that. When you stuck in something and when you keep thinking about your work, you just kind of like forget that what is exactly happen around you. Okay, I just don't really realize that I just cross from Paunar to Wardha. I came Wardha, I am reached at home, but I didn't really realize. I was quite thinking about that. And there is also another reason for that. Because of that, I was listening Hans Zimmer music. Okay, most of the people don't really know what is exactly Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer is actually music director who makes a really awesome, just like it's a really awesome some of the musics, and that music is so mind-blowing, dude. It's just like a wow. This music that you heard is just like best of the best. It is really best. Okay, so when you heard that music, it's just like a, I don't know, it's just like I just get so many goosebumps. Okay, so the music is related with that story, and it's kind of like a, I got the mixture. Okay, the my thinking and my music is actually marrying together so bondly to each other. I just the story is it just like a just it just I don't really need to think. Okay, it is everything, it just come inside of my graphics chip. I'm talking about my imagination. Okay, graphics chips. Okay, and everything is collecting so much. Okay, maybe it's just like that I almost watch the entire movie inside of my head, which is not really is about this kind of like a black hole and things like that, and what is exactly happened and how the scenario will affect the, it's just really good. Okay, I just try to make a tone of Interstellar. Okay, like basically is that Interstellar is a movie, is Christopher Nolan movie, which is actually related with the space. Okay, they went to the kind of like a black hole and everything, finding a life on the universe. This is kind of like a movie. Okay, so this movie is actually related with that story. It's not actually related, but kind of like a close to that, because it's just astrophysics and this is the astronomy. So yeah, and it is really great. Okay, while I was thinking, I just blow my mind. It's really great. It's just wow. And basically is that can you imagine that how am I talking so fluently right now? Because of that I didn't really make artifact episode from last 2 days. Okay, so I have so many things to talk. Okay, as also another thing is that I was watching Big Bang Theory. Okay, I don't know why, but this web series is actually very hooked me up. Okay, I watched this web series, I don't know, this is the third time I was watching this web series. Okay, but every time I watch it just kind of like uh, um learning me something really new. Okay, learning something really, like basically English. Okay, English is a, it's just like when I watch that web series, I just the so many English words came inside of my head, and it just the things is actually very much connect. Okay, so yeah, so this is all those things happened. Okay, not the all those things. Okay, there are so many things happened. Okay, yesterday I make a video about GTA 5, which is kind of like a very difficult to prepare because it's have a cutscene. Okay, and eventually it is quite difficult, not so difficult as also. Yeah, today is RDR2, and RDR2 is also, and also is that key, I'm actually telling you is that key, I reach at the level of GTA 5 is a almost like a 30 plus level. Okay, and right now I have 40 or maybe 30 or 40 or maybe 50 levels ahead in GTA 5. Okay, in RDR2, yeah, RDR2 it required almost like a 90 days to complete this game, but actually the game is started. Okay, right now the level is actually very much easy. You just have to go there, do the stuff and things like that. But after that, after in GTA 5, I'm reaching at the level of 30, above 30, almost like I'm reaching at 35. Okay, so level is actually very much complicated. It's consumed, it connect with the so much stories, and the action sequence, and it's a lot of thing. Okay, so and basically is that if I do commentary on things like that, you have to understand the every word of the character, what does say, and each character is really important for the story or the level or the mission. If it is not, so let's just let them skip away and just like relate with the conversational topics and things like that. Okay, and actually is that right now I'm kind of like a really good with this thing. Okay, like basically when I started this kind of like a making commentary video, I was really difficult to do that. Like basically is that key, how should I match with the commentary cutscene? Okay, because the cutscene is actually there are multiple people talking at one time. Okay, so how do I commentary of the multiple talking at the same time? Because in the real time I was doing like I was the only one who's doing all those recording and stuff like that. Okay, and I don't have script and everything, and basically is that key, I have to sometime I just have to memorize the dialogues or something like that key. I just have to improvise the dialogue. Okay, connect with the things and connect with the dots and things like that. So I don't know, still I haven't get any more subscribe. Okay, still right now I have 19 subscribe. Okay, 19 subscribers. Okay, is nothing, but I do really hope that ki things happen really good. Okay, and it's really great, and because this is my creativity, so obviously. Okay, and sometimes I just feel really bad because my parents will say something bad about this. Is just like this is the part of the process, you just have to go through that process. This is no like if you tell this thing to artifact episode, I don't want to tell this thing, I just wanted to relieve my the burden and everything. Sometimes you just have to talk to the talk your problem to the people, and it feels really good. It does feels really good. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Okay, I am not kind of like a say that ki, this is the part of the problem, and if you talk and then problem will solve. No, it's not. Okay, problem is always be there. Okay, but it just kind of like giving you some sort of sympathy that. Okay, but whatever. Okay, I have facing so many issues and things like that, but what can we do? Okay, just like you just have to keep your work, and that's it. Everything is nothing else. All right, so everything is good, is fine. Okay, I don't know, I will make artifact episode tonight. If I can make artifact episode, I will definitely make artifact episode, but due to the weather and everything, I am not really promised will that happen. Okay, and but tomorrow, like basically whenever I like basically there is a two time that I can make artifact episode. When I complete my when I eat my breakfast at morning, like basically right now. Okay, today is almost like a 9, how much time, it's a 9 a.m. Okay, it's a 9 a.m. I just ate my breakfast, and right now after this artifact episode I will start my work. Okay, so this is the first kind of like an interval that I can make artifact episode, and then night at after I ate my dinner. Okay, so these are the two kind of like two slots that I can make artifact episode. Okay, if that two spots are consumed by the rains and weather, then I don't know, I will not make artifact episode, but definitely is that key, I will try my best to make artifact episode. Yes, and as also is that key, we are reaching at almost like a I don't really count artifact episode, dude. Okay, like it's a 2,700 and something, 700, 2,800. Maybe end of this year I will be reached at 3,000 subs, 3,000 artifact episode, 3,000 artifact episode. That is really massive, dude. Okay. So all right, this is it. This is the my artifact episode number 2,784, 5, 6. I don't know. Thank you, by the way. Thanks.